What up, guys? Erroneous here with another Raid Shadow Legends video. And in today's video, we've got a few different things going on with the Oella Fusion, right? So let's get into the video. Alright, so first things first, I want to talk a little bit about, not the Fusion right this second, but I want to talk about the new events that are coming up. And the event, I think it's this weekend, we've got the 10x event for partner champions, I guess. So there's different champions you can get. You can get, like, I think they're doing Sifi Rhodos this weekend for the 10x. And then they're doing, I believe, Cupidus and Venus, if I'm not mistaken. If not, you could leave it in the comments down below. And then they're also doing Yumeko and what's that other dude's name on the Shadowkin? I don't have this guy. Karato Fox Hunter. Okay, they're also doing him as well. And then I know for a fact they're doing Sacred Order Cardiel. Okay, so they're doing Cardiel. And who's his chick? Who is his chick? Okay, Sisia Flametongue. That's who it is. Or Sakia. So she is right here. Sisia Flametongue. She's freaking insane looking. She looks awesome, actually. I would not mind getting her at all. She's insane. Really, really good for spiders. So if you have tons and tons of shards saved up and you're going for the fusion, then I would recommend trying to pull for her, but don't go crazy on your shards, right? So for me, for example, depending on what we have a 2x in, I forget if it's going to be ancient shards or sacred shards for the weekend for the 2x. But I really, really want Rhodos. And Rhodos is insane. He's super meta, insane champion. I want Rhodos really badly. So I'm probably going to pull sacred shards for sure. If there's a 2x especially. But if there's a 2x on ancients, I'll definitely pull my ancient shards. But we'll see what happens. But I really want Rhodos. I wouldn't mind Sisia Flametongue. Not so fussed about Karato Fox Hunter. Although he is powerful, but he's really mainly powerful if you pair him with Yumeko, because that's his partner. So I don't think I really want him right now. Personally, I would want him if Yumeko was on the same team, because he has a debuff that can't be resisted when he attacks all enemies, books out to 100% chance, and that's the block active skills, which is a pretty strong ability. It's actually a pretty heavy hitting ability as well. And then the Bedevil or Bedevil. Yeah, Bedevil. So this is a strong ability as well with the stun. So, and grants an extra turn and resets the cooldown of the skill if Yumeko is on the same team and it kills an enemy as well. So like his kit seriously improves tenfold if Yumeko is on the same team. But personally, it's going to take me 20,000 years to pull Yumeko or Yumeko, however you want to say her name, because unfortunately free-to-play problems, you know, we don't get that many void shards on this account for some reason. I don't get super lucky with the void shards. But yeah, so there's that. Now, the fusion. Let's get on to the fusion. I want to talk a little bit about the fusion. And right now we've got tournaments going on. We've got the Spider tournament going. Now, if you're struggling in Spider, your early game, farm stage 10, it drops an increased rate of 5-star gear on Spider 10. Okay, it's weird, but it just drops an abnormal amount of 5-star gear on Spider 10. So farm Spider 10, you'll get this, and you should get this 5-star chicken, especially if you're early game. If you're really early game or mid game, I don't highly recommend going for this fusion champion unless you have all the resources and can do it easily, or you're like a whale, great. But for early game players, this 5-star chicken goes the extra distance for you, especially for your account where you're trying to progress it further and further. And if you're doing the 2023 Hell Hades challenge with the free-to-play accounts, this is going to impact your account tenfold. All right, obviously I'm going to be going for this this chicken because I want that, especially when I'm saving up silver to utilize for the artifact enhancement event. So right now, I'm going to be focusing on Spider all night, and we're just going to take her down as much as possible. Then we got the events going on. We got champion training. Aethel's Path event is here too, where you can get accessories or artifacts and accessories, upgrade artifacts and accessories as well to get some points. And of course, as I upgrade those artifacts and accessories with all the silver that I have, I'm going to get tons and tons of points. Now, the issue is I don't believe the artifact enhancement event goes hand in hand with the Aethels event. So if I go to news and I go to Oella Fusion, the next artifact enhancement event is not until the 19th. It's the 16th currently. And the Aethels event, the Aethels path, is done in 1 day and 8 hours. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be upgrading much gear for the Aethel event, even though this legendary skill tome is kind of worth it. I don't know if I'll be able to save enough silver to complete the artifact enhancement event. I probably could, honestly, now that I think about it, based on my account progression and level. I could probably do it just fine. So maybe I will go ahead and utilize some of my silver, hard-earned silver. I'll upgrade some 15 gear, that's 6-star, to 16. So, and when you do upgrade, I will get rank 6, 780 points for a level 16. So that's not bad at all. Okay, so maybe I'll focus on that, get as many points as possible. I haven't actually gone down a path yet, but I wouldn't mind going down this way and getting this extra ancient shard, and a 3-star chicken would be beneficial as well. And then just going all the way down to this legendary skill tome. So it's only about 14,500 or 15,000 points going down the left side, and it's a little bit less on the right side. Yeah, so the right side is definitely cheaper, the easier option if you really want to go for the legendary skill tome. But I do highly recommend for everybody to go down the left side first, especially early game players. So if you don't happen to make it all the way to the end, at least you're getting the gems, brews, a 3-star chicken, or if you want, you can get all of these to upgrade 1 3-star to 4-star. Then you can get Aethel, so on and so forth. So not a bad little event here. Or Aethel's path so far is definitely the best out of the last 2. And then we've got Kale's path. That's going to end up being the last one for the Path of Light events. Champion training, of course, is going on right now. So I do need to focus on this. And I actually have to go and see who I want to upgrade right now. So I do have a bunch of different champions here. So many to choose from here. Let's see. I'm not sure who I want to upgrade next. I think I'm gonna definitely not Kingarog. I don't think Vlad's gonna really benefit my account tenfold or too much. I really need to focus on endgame content and champions that are gonna help me progress in endgame content, which right now I'm just focusing on secret rooms for my free-to-play account. So secret rooms for Hard Doom Tower. I'm focusing on Iron Twins, and I'm focusing on Hydra. So those are really the top 3. Oh, and Sand Devils, Necropolis. Those are the ones that I'm focusing on mainly. I just don't see many of these legendaries being like top tier. I have 2 bad Alcazars. I mean, I could build a second one, but I don't really necessarily need him right now. I'm thinking I might end up just going with my Pythion for endgame arena content because I'm still working on Romantu missions. So I think that's what's going to be. To rank 6, get some points here. And he doesn't have the greatest gear. He's all right. So we can go ahead and just max him out right now. Boom. We used almost 1 million to do that, but it's going to go towards the champion training event, as you can see here. So we're already at well over 700 points. We're at 835 points already just from leveling up and maxing out that one champion. So pretty sick. So here's my Pythion now. And of course I can upgrade his stone skin gear, and I can put on other accessories as well. And I do need to focus on his masteries too. So I'm not going to do his masteries during the fusion. I'm going to do it during the lull. So in between fusions is when I typically try to farm masteries as much as possible. So I'll farm like masteries. I'll farm Iron Twins. I'll farm other areas of the game. Sand Devils, Necropolis, I'll farm as much as possible too. Now, if I completed all of the Doom Tower hard secret rooms, if I've already completed Iron Twins to the max capacity, then I would probably focus a little more on Iron Twins and Sand Devils to upgrade my gear. However, I really need to focus on upgrading my artifacts on a lot of my champions, so I'm saving up as much silver as possible on the account currently. So there's that. I did upgrade him, so that's pretty cool. I do need to also level up Turlak. So this guy, I can just max him out. So there's one. Let's level up this one, max him out. Okay, and I don't want to rank them up. Let's go over here. So we do have enough right now to get our first epic. We're going to go ahead and fuse. So, of course, we have the Summon Rush coming up next, not Champion Chase. The Champion Chase was the first summoning event or tournament that we had. So, even if I tried to save this, this is not going to count for points towards the Summon Rush that's coming up this weekend. So, let's go ahead and fuse this. Get it out of the way. Boom. Got ourselves one of the epics. And Marauka. So an orc. Sick blades. Okay, cool looking skin. I do like the mohawk there that she's got going on. And I do like the horns with the skull at the top as well. So she's a defense-based champion. Okay, so based off defense, attacks one enemy 2 times, each hit 15% chance of placing a 30% decreased speed for 2 turns. Looks up to 30%. Not a great chance to land it. It's kind of like a high Katoon level chance, basically. A2 removes all debuffs from a target ally, then heals them by 50% of their max HP. I mean, it's not that great of ability. It's okay. It's obviously going to be good for the Orcs Faction Wars. Revive on death on all allies for 2 turns. Okay, this is a lot better. On a 4-turn cooldown, though, it would have been a lot better if it was a 3-turn. She's still halfway decent. Each time this champion's hit increases their defense by 2.5% and stacks up to 20%. Resets each round. That's actually not bad. So she's very good Faction War champion. She could be pretty decent in defense and arena as well if you wanted to try to utilize her there. She's not that great. She's okay. She could also be good in general progression for dungeons, but again, personally, I would just use her in Faction Wars. For these scores, they're terrible. The cooldowns are very long, and this is only on 1 ally, so it's kind of sucky. I mean, honestly, this should just be on all allies. Remove all debuffs from all allies. Heal them by, let's say, 25% of their max HP or 10% of their max HP. That's more on par of an epic champion there. But unfortunately, I personally wouldn't use her on my account. Probably never going to build her, honestly. So there's one of the epics. Now I got to focus on the next epic. So I have 2 of them maxed out currently, 2 Turlacs. And we need to... Oh my god, look at all these things. Okay, so we need to focus on getting the next Turlac leveled up. Aethel's path is still here. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and just go down this path. Might as well go right now. Go down the left path. Okay, I don't have enough now. So we're good there. And we did get an epic book. All right. Can't forget about the Titan event. 4th anniversary Titan event is nice. I do like this a lot, actually. It's just free rewards on your way. And then we're going to get a 5-star chicken pretty soon. Probably within the next week or 2, we'll get the 5-star chicken. So that's nice. And a 6-star Chaos Ore is not bad with energy. All this stuff for free is not bad. And then a potential chance of when I get the gold chest, you can get a 4 or 5-star chicken or an ancient shard. You know, that's not bad. Even getting the gems is nice too. All these other items, not so great, but the 4 or 5-star chicken and gems and the ancient shard is not bad. So that's going to be it for this one, guys. How you guys doing on the fusion currently? Leave it in the comments down below, and I will see you on a video soon. Peace.